Hello, you peoples. Sorry, I haven't done a Star versus Evil thing in a while. We're talking about season 1, episode 12A and 12B. It's Interdimensial Field Trip, and Marco grows a beard. Let's start with Interdimensial Field Trip because it's canonically it's first. So, hold on, let's drink that. Yeah. I mean, let's start with that first. Interdimensional field trip is a field where all the students from Miss Skolnick's class go to a field trip on the National Museum of Paperclips, and that scene is fun. Like, we're doing it for 8 hours. And then Star's like, I'll take care of it. And then they go to this land of wonders and imagination. Or I forgot what it was called. I wasn't paying attention. And then it's like a bunch of this cool random stuff and things. And all the students like go mess around with stuff. And then Star's like, Alfonso first, and like, we can jump through this portal. And then he's like, you don't need my permission. And then they do it, and they're turned into a centaur. Yeah. And then they do a bunch of other things and stuff, and yeah. And then Miss Skolnick goes through this thing that's like a tour of like trolls and what they do and things. And they can lift like 2 times their body weight. And like they can live to 400 years old. And then all the students are doing these really stupid things, like touching like electric thingies and stuff. And then Star's like, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. And like everyone's in peril. And then Star's like, no, stop it. And then yeah. And also, by the way, Marco, he has been like sending these cute cat pictures to Jackie. Cause what? It's the best way to get a girl to like you. Just send them a bunch of cute cat pictures, man. Marco is the smartest person in the show. By the way, but oh my god, it's not. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know how a relationship works. You know, you gotta build up the courage to talk to the person, and then just, you know, yeah. And then he sent a picture of a cat, you know, and then yeah. But then Star met up with Miss Skolnick. But what happened is that Ferguson and Alfonso, they're sent her and they break a glass cage for the world's most deadliest creature, which is like a string creature. I'm gonna call it that. And the string creature gets out and starts like getting everybody while Star and Miss Skolnick are talking and stuff like that. And then, except Marco and Star and Miss Skolnick. And Miss Skolnick gets some battle armor on and like finds the yarn monster, the string monster. I'm gonna call it yarn monster. Finds it and then just starts hamming at it. And Star and Marco were getting all these kitties, these peoples out of their stockings for some reason. Marco was gonna help Jackie get out, but he was like, which I kind of got frustrated at that point because like, dude, just help her out. And everyone gets out and they escape, but then Miss Skolnick still has to fight the string monster. So then Star and Marco, they start their bus and they start driving, and then Miss Skolnick ties a paperclip to the young monster and the world's most immovable pole, and then she gets on the bus, and then they escape. And I think that's it. But also, Jackie's like, "Hey, Marco, is there anyone else sitting with you or not?" And Marco gets like nervous because he's a Marco. He always gets nervous, you know. And he's like, "Yeah, you are." Okay, I'll be right back. And it's Marco grows a beard. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. Marco grows a beard is where Marco is at school and stuff. He's got like a little trickling of hair on the top of his lip. And then he says hi to Jackie, which is like skateboarding by. And then she says hi to Blaine. Let's see Blaine. Also, if you didn't know in the background, it's the Roku background. I like it. Thank you. And then Jackie's like, "Oh, like the beard, Blaine." And then he's like, "Oh, I grew it one night." And Marco's like, "You don't grow a beard in one night." I mean, if you had like magical beard grow, if you had magical beard growth, you might. And then Marco's like, "I need a beard." And then, yeah, Star's like, "But I can use magic on you and give you a beard right now." But then Marco's like, "Nah, I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna get the old-fashioned way." So he wakes up with like a little bit trickling on his chin, and he's like on his lower mouth-ish area, and he's like, "I got a beard." And he's like, why are you making that face?" And then she's like, "Oh my gosh, he knows. I like that." So Star, oh god, I'm getting dizzy. I should stop doing that. So Star used magic on him to get a beard, and he's like, "No, stop!" And then he keeps getting more and more and more hair until his entire house is flooded with hair. And then like Star gets popped out, and she's like, "Let's do it!" And then she like pops out a taquito. She's like, "Oh, that's a taquito." She lost her wand in like the area stuff. And then she goes in, but she can't do it with a wand, so she gets the little scissor thingies, head clippers, and she just cuts through and stuff. But then she gets tired because the hair is so soft, and then she falls asleep with the lazy puppy. And then she has a dream about the lazy puppy talking to her and be like, "Oh, and when you were little, you didn't have a wand. Just do it!" And yeah. I'm gonna open this. Sorry. And then she's like, "Oh, I will do it without a wand." And then she gets lazy puppy like after she wakes up, and she's like just starts and starts like blasting lasers around the hair and stuff. And then she realizes that the evil peoples, Ludo and Co, plus Toffee, have been without Buffrog, have been trying. Like, we're in the house trying to get the wand. The wand. Yeah. And then she just starts fighting them and stuff. And I gotta give Disney some credit because they make really good action scenes with fighting and stuff. Really creative. Good job there in FC. And all the animators on the team. And then she tries to make her way upstairs, but then monsters try and stop her. Then they make it to Marco's room, which is where the bathroom where the wand is. And then all the monsters got Star pinned down, which is weird. And then everyone's like, "Ludo, get the wand! The wand!" I can get the wand. And that's kind of good. And then he like tries to get it without stepping on the hair. And then he has this like flashback memory of his childhood when he was in we had a birthday party. And then the tickle monster just came up and just started in his flashback. And then he was like, I'm not gonna touch the hair. And then he touched the hair when he was trying to get the wand. And he was really laughing about that. And then Star got it, cause yeah, and then just kind of made everyone die. Made everyone get out of the house for some reason. And then she's like, "Oh, Marco, I should not use magic all the time. I should use things the normal way." So she cuts all of Marco's beard with just a regular old razor. And then they go back to the castle, and everyone's like talking and stuff. And then Toffee's like, "Oh, how dare you, Ludo? You were so close to the wand. How didn't you get it?" And then he's like, "Who would you want to be on your team? Ludo as your leader. Ludo or me?" And then and then Ludo gets kicked out. It feels though, you know. And that was Marco Grows a Beard and Interdimensial Field Trip. That was that. Not my favorite episodes, but I think Marco Grows a Beard is a bit better because I think I like the action scenes a bit more. They're more creative with the hair and stuff. It's got a good message to it. Interdimensional Field Trip has a good message to it too. Like, even though you are who you are, you still have a lot of things that make you cool or whatever it's trying to give off. Thank you all for watching. I think I'd give the rating for these episodes are down the description down below. You can check that out. Down there. And yeah, have a good day.